Hello everyone, this is Abdul Tanmoy. Welcome to another video of solving questions from SAT College Panda book. So today we're gonna cover chapter 22 and let's get into it. So for the first question, and on the screen we can see cos 40 degrees equal to A. We have to find sine 50 degree. If you know from the formulas we have sine 50 degrees should be always equal to cos 40 degrees. So it's because sine theta is equal to cosine of 90 minus theta. So for this rule, from this rule we can find this thing. So for that the answer should be A. Let's get into the next question. In a right triangle, one angle is x degree such that tan theta is equal to 0.75. So what's 0.75? 0.75 is 3 over 4. Or so we have to find the cosine of x. So let's draw a triangle. So this is our base, this is our height, and this is our opposite. So um, we know tan theta is equal to height over base, and from and we also know tan x degree is equal to 3 over 4. So from this we can see height is equal to 3 and base is equal to 4. So if we have height, let's remove this. Height is equal to 3 and base is equal to 4. What's the opposite? It's 5. So we have to find cos x. So cosine of x should be the cosine of x. That should be then 4 over 5. It's easy, right? Okay, so let's get into the next question. For any angle theta, which of the following is equivalent to the expression above? So we have to go back to this formula again for solving this question. So we know cosine of 90 minus theta is equal to sine theta, and we also know sine of 90 minus theta is equal to cosine of theta. So if you write it again, so it would be sine theta plus sine theta plus cosine of theta plus cosine of theta. So what do we get? We get D. So sine theta plus theta. Let's get into the next question. In right triangle ABC, the measurement of C degree is equal to 90. Let's draw it. That way it would be easier. So this is our C, given as C, and our AB is given as 30. Or this is our 30, and cosine of A is given as 5 over 6. So what we know? What's cosine? Cosine of theta is equal to opposite over the base. As the angle is here, the base is this one. This one is the base. So from that we know, sorry, this should be this should be base over the opposite. So it's given as 5 over 6. And now what do you know about opposite? Opposite is 30. So how do you get 30? You multiply with 5 on the both side. So it's 25 over 30. So from that we found AC is equal to 25. That's what we had to find. So let's do the next one. If tan x is equal to m, what's sine of x in terms of m? Let's draw the triangle first. Let's say this is our x angle and this is our thing. So it says m. So what's tan theta? Tan theta is equal to height over base. This is our height, this is our base. It says it's equal to m, so it's m over 1. So what's height? What's base? Base is equal to 1, height is equal to 1. Using the uh, Pythagorean theorem, we can find um, height is square plus base square. So what's height? Height is m. What's base? That's 1. So which is just square plus 1. Now we have to find sine theta, sine x, whatever you want to say. So what's sine x? Sine x is height over the opposite. So height is equal to m, and what's opposite? Opposite is equal to m square plus 1, root over m square plus 1, so it's c. And let's do the next one. So AB is equal to 4. Weird. Given as 5 here, it's given as 4 here. Maybe it's a printing mistake or anything else. Okay, so it's given as tan of B is equal to, the ratio is given, so it's 4 over 5. So, so 4 is equal to height, and base is equal to 3. That's the ratio. So let's just write it 4 over 3. And what's the opposite? Opposite should be 5 then. And what is the value of sine B and sine B plus cos B? So as we have to deal with sine and cosine, we don't have to worry about the actual length. So this is, we don't need this, just cross it out. So let's find sine B. Sine B. Sine B should be the height divided by the opposite. What's cosine of B? Should be the base divided by the opposite. So what's the height here? This is the height here, and this is the our base here because the angle is here. So we always consider height as the opposite of the angle. So height is 3. What's the opposite? Opposite is 5. And what's cosine of B? It's base. So base should be 4 and opposite should be 5. So what's sine B plus cosine B? It's 3 over 5 plus 4 over 5, which is 5 over 7. That's the answer. So so today we did from problem 1 to 6. That's the first part. We'll cover from problem 7 to 12 on our next video. So stay tuned and see you on the next